When I come back from Poland and I go to Ula's, she was telling me about Asian guys that they came to her house and they didn't want to leave. And they were bullying her in her house. And she's so hurting, but as she says, you know which Shani, you know which Shani. She's trying to tell me which Shani. Because I know most of the Asians, but I didn't know that guy, unfortunately. And she was trying to describe me. She goes, she's with that guy, long beard, that fast or something. They didn't want to go. They were bullying me. And then he went outside my mom's house, started telling me that I owe him money for drugs. She's proper shaking and all that. And then with time, just forgot about that. And when she passed away, in a weird situation, I was having a little drink with my friend. He had to go, and then coming a car with a group of Asians inside. I knew too, and so they're gonna take me home. They're gonna give me a lift. So I said, all right, oh yes, yeah. Shocks is there, so I know him. I know the other guy, but I'm not gonna mention his name because he was just there at the time, free night from home. We were on my half, and that guy sitting next to me, and they were already ready with the story, and he's telling me he is Lala Azam's son. And for all people that know me, they know that me and Lala Azam were very attached. We were very, very good friends. But it's as well true that Lala Azam were not living so close with his family, so I did not know who his son is. I didn't know how his son looks. So I believed him. Obviously, I'm all like, oh my days, this is Azi's son. Tararara, tararara. Yeah, easy fuck. And then the next day, they invited me to the house on Saxon Road. So chilling there, having a little drink. And Shani, he's on the spot. He's asking me to lend him money. I didn't want to lend him the money. But I did, because Afo is the Lala Azam's son. And he goes, if you go home, you're gonna have the money. Before you go from here, the money gonna be here. So I thought, whatever, even if I go in a loss for Lala Azam, I'll take the loss because he helped me so many times and everything. So I borrowed Shani £400, not even that. His son came to the door and his son took the money. Unlike Shani made Ula look like being in debt with him and was shouting in front of her family that she has to give him money in front of her son, that she didn't owe him. Anyway, he didn't give me the money back, and I said to him, like, look, I need the money because I want to buy myself a car that time. And he goes, I ain't got the money. But you say you're gonna have it. So then he started giving me all the bullshit problems. And as I still consider this is Lala Azam's son, I said, okay, I will help you fix this house. I'll take the car from you as a payment on top for the work and the equipment to fix the house. And with the time that they were thinking they playing me, and he was keep dropping lines of coke. I don't enjoy coke, so he couldn't make me in debt with him. He asked me one day to come to this English girl house. So I went there. I'm having a zoo, and they obviously sniffing, and this girl saying like, look guys, I gotta go, I've got like a family meeting, and she was with her little kid, her boyfriend come, he took the kid, this girl's crying, she goes, guys, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go. And they were like, we ain't going nowhere, you don't have to go nowhere for no meal. And I said like, come on guys, let's get up and let's go, this girl needs to go. And the guy threatening her, she's gonna lose the child if she doesn't obey TikTok to whatever it is. And Shani, well, you have to first pay me for the line. This girl crying, she's actually weeping, she's frightened, and they are not going to leave her house, and they want money. So I'm chasing them up, and they said, okay, but you're gonna give them lift, because I said, you lot can come to my house, leave her house, just so she can go free. And she says she doesn't have a petrol, but they still making her shaking, drop them off with me, and she says, don't worry, we'll pay you for petrol. And she's getting late, she may lose her child. But they don't give a fuck. So that's how it got me clicked. Shani, he doesn't want to leave my house. He put me in debt. So when I've clicked what I'm dealing with, I didn't open my mouth straight away. I made sure they think that I still trust them and everything. And yeah, and imagine guys what, Oshani even came up with the idea that he's gonna make a grow in my house. So I said, bring those Albanians, took the registration number and everything. You lot don't fucking even know who you're playing with. So, Shani, where are my fucking money? Before I start chasing your missus, and I did got to like her, and I start shouting in front of her boy and your family, where are my fucking money? Because you physically borrowed money from me. Then you made me feel sorry for you and try help you fix the house, sell the cars. And then you said that we're gonna report the cars stolen. I'm going to actually check if you didn't report any of those sold cars stolen, because I am gladly going to show the evidence how we were drinking chai in your home, selling those cars. So, where are my fucking money? And I tell you, Shani, how did you contribute to Ula's death? Because you see, you went for Damien and you were making her your slave. You made her been in a sort of debt with you, and then you went and you start causing commotion outside her house, make her family dislike her. Yeah, you did contribute in her debt in each and every way, as well as trying to ruin her reputation for no reason. You made her distance from her family because she wasn't not like that to go and snitch or start complaining. She took everything on her chest, and I'm never gonna let her rest in that grave with a bad name. And cutting to that, when I told you guys, I know you're not Azam's dad, and I'm going to do you all injustice. You did what? The stupid blender. He picked up the phone and he started calling Damien on a camera, on a video. And the conversation didn't go how you expected, did it? And then Damien started tripping that you did way too much than you meant to do. Or maybe a little guilt kick him after that she was already dead. But long story short, Damien, didn't you send Łukasz to be her boyfriend, to pretend the love, so he can make videos of her because she trusting him, that how she's sniffing a line, and then you're taking to the school, make sure that her son cannot visit her? That was another needle to her grave. And little before that, some guy called me from prison and he said that you ran away with his drugs. Half town looked for you. And then Ula died. No debts, car. And yet you're a best friend with that Łukasz, and Łukasz kicked the fuck out of Ula, broke her ribs. Yeah. This is not going unforgotten, and I already knew where you guys live ages ago when I was asking where you guys live. So when I'm outside, I can observe it when you guys hiding and running away. Oh, and Łukasz, you know that little daughter of yours, I make sure she spends the rest of her youthful life years in a juvenile. And you won't be able to have a contact with her. Yeah. Well served, well deserved. But anyway, Damien, how many times police caught you with loads of drugs under substances that everybody normal, they keep coming, they're asking me, how come this guy's not in prison? Just the way the father of my kids isn't. Snitches don't go to prison when they're working with the police or they're selling crack. Yes, and see, again, how long I was quiet. You lot trying to do me and all my kids, you lot trying to scare me that me digging into Ula's death gonna get me prosecuted. I'd like to have this police that gonna prosecute me over this here now, because I'd like to ask them, how did they figure it out or came out with this was an accident, an electrical problem. That nobody believes that it was. And it's not about our beliefs. We all know Ula very well. And as well, I lived in this house. I have videos from this house from the night before. Another murder under the carpet. Something like when Danis die. Danis wouldn't die if you were not looking for the missing drugs. Danis was the night before his death at my house, and funny enough is that the person who murdered him was posting on Facebook for a week, when we see you, we kill you, we chop you, ta-ta-ta. And the same person attacked people on a fig tree, and then police came, and the person who protected the community went to jail for a long time. So many blenders with that. And trust me, this is gonna backbite you as well. So he went to jail, even though the offender meant to, because you guys needed him to finish the job. Got evidence of that as well. You know, there is no such a thing like a coincidence. And the little that you guys knew, that all situation between that, even if they don't like necessarily belong to my personal life, I still deal with them. That all people come to me, tell me stuff, or secretly or anonymously, because they know that I have a big mouth. I will speak it out for what is right. Pleasure. Did you guys ever, like, do you remember people about the Polish guy that went to jail and serving lifetime for drugs? Zajka? Let's have a little rattle game today. Come on, guys. I'm waiting in private messages for your guess. How much money police stolen from his boot? Yeah, it was a setup. I know, but I'll let you guys guess. So yes, Shani, where are my fucking money? Because now I'm coming after you for my hours, for the money you physically borrowed for me, and for everything else, and the tools of my boss. And I make sure you're not allowed to cross any girl's house, so you don't feed her with your fake fucking drugs, and don't make him be in a debt with your fat, ugly ass.